What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be an exciting video. Recently I've been on TikTok. Why? Because what else am I going to do in times of quarantine? And I'm seeing all these different makeup hacks pop up on there. So I figured I'd try one out for you today to see if it actually works. If you haven't seen the foundation makeup trend, I'm going to put it on right now. So this hack is supposed to make your makeup last all day. I will do check-ins throughout the day to see if it actually works. Excuse me if I sound a little bit nasally. I was actually sick and I'm getting over that now, so sorry. First thing she says is to go in with a moisturizer. I actually already did this, but I will go in with a second layer just because this moisturizer is water-based and my skin really soaks it up. This is the Touch of Water Cream. She says to take some powder, and she usually uses the Fit Me one, so that's exactly what I'm going to use. I'm going to use the Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade 10. And she says not too much, so I'm going to put some in the cap. I'm going to swirl my brush around in here, tap off the excess, and just lightly, oh my god, dab it all over my face. Alright. My face is nice and matte. Then she says to go in with the setting spray. I'm gonna use the Jungle Rock setting spray from Wet n Wild. The mister is so fine. I love this spray and it smells so good. I'm gonna let that dry. Where's my primer? Now I'm gonna put my primer on. I'm using the Professional Hydrating Primer from Benefit. I'm gonna put the same amount that I always do. Just like a little dab. I usually put this on my T-zone. Pat that in. Now I'm gonna go in with my foundation. This is, did I just hold this up backwards? There we go. This is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation in the shade Vanilla. Just gonna put some on the back of my hand. Blend that in with my Sephora sponge. I need my mirror for this. Right off the bat, I'm noticing some dry patches. Let me zoom you in. It's kind of clinging to dry patches that I didn't even know I had. It's kind of not settling in right, if it makes sense. I don't know if the camera will pick up on it because of my light, but I am noticing a little bit more texture in my forehead and my nose. But my cheeks are pretty oily. They get oily throughout the day and right now they look okay. So I'm wondering if this would help out my cheeks. I'm going to keep you zoomed in and go in with some concealer. I'm going to use the Infallible Full Wear Concealer from L'Oreal in the shade Oatmeal. A little bit of that right where the darkness in my eye is. And then take the Sephora Bright Future Concealer in the shade 09. Because this concealer is a little bit light for me, but it covers really well. Just like that. I'm also bringing that up to my eyelid. If you have dry skin, it will make the foundation cling to your dry patches. It will make everything more noticeable. I feel like this would only work if you have oily skin like I do. And even on me, I don't know, I feel like everything is so much more visible. Good thing I'm not going anywhere. Alright, this is what my skin looks like so far. I think it looks okay from a distance. Go around here. Can you see that? Yeah. Yeah, you can definitely tell. And this foundation is kind of like a medium to full coverage, but I feel like I can't really build it up more than this because it'll just look way too cakey with the powder underneath. Now I'm gonna go in with my Hoola Quickie contour stick. Now to test this out, I'm gonna be using as less powder as I possibly can. I am gonna take a little bit of the Fit Me finishing powder to set my under eye because that's gonna crease no matter what I do. but I'm not gonna bake like I usually do. And I am gonna set my forehead crease because I do tend to crease right there and right there. So I'm just gonna set that just a little bit. I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Park Avenue Princess palette, and I'm gonna use a little bit of Princess Cut and Angle to further bronze up my face. I don't know how I'm feeling about this. I kind of feel like it's a little bit cakier than what I'm used to, but I kind of was expecting that because you're putting powder and then you're putting on all of your liquid products. I'm gonna put some blush on. This is the Bella Pierre Cosmetics Mineral Blush in the shade Desert Rose. Guys, please don't mind my eyebrow. I tried to film a video of me laminating my brows and it didn't work out. I mean, the lamination worked, but the video just didn't work out. I do want to film another one on how I do it. I think this will be a regular thing for me, honestly. But the thing is, it's kind of like growing out, so it doesn't look right. I think it's time for another session. Let me know down below if you guys want me to film how I laminate my brows, because it's a pretty interesting process. What is that? I don't know. Oh no. I don't know what that is, and I don't know what I did, but that's just gonna be there. I don't want to make it look even cakier than it already is. I do feel like I have to set my nose because I will be putting contour powder on top, and if I do that without setting the base, it's just kind of like gonna move around. So I will set my nose very lightly. Now I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup off camera just to save us some time. I'll be back. I finished the rest of my makeup. I have a little bit of a rainbow eye crease moment going on. I don't know, I really like it. Just my skin close up. My forehead. Wow, it feels so good to be back. I haven't done my makeup in like a week and a half. Looking at my skin, it doesn't look bad. Only thing is that I do feel like it's getting a little cakey around my nose. Other than that, I don't know. It's not as bad as it was before. I feel like I kind of let the product settle in a little bit and that kind of toned down the cakiness. I didn't put any setting spray on afterwards. All I did was finish my eye makeup, contour my nose, and put a little bit of highlight. We're gonna see if this controls my oils throughout the day, because normally I would get super oily around here, around my T-zone. If it doesn't, then obviously I don't see the point in doing all of these extra steps, but if it does, I might consider doing this, like if I'm going out somewhere and I need my makeup to last all day. But I don't know, I'm kind of having a good makeup day so far. Right now it is 4 o'clock. I'm gonna try to test this for about 8 hours, which is a typical day of wearing makeup. And yeah, see you later. This is my face in natural lighting. It looks pretty smooth, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of shocked. Let's see how this holds up.
So, silly me, I accidentally recorded the whole outro with the echo on my mic turned up all the way. So this part is gonna be a voiceover. It is 11:43. I've had this makeup on for a little less than 8 hours and I was impressed. I have spots on my face due to the nap I took earlier. Also, COVID-19 times calls for wearing a mask. But other than that, I did no touch-ups at all. There's absolutely no creasing on my forehead. Usually by this time, foundations like to settle into those fine lines that I have, but it stayed intact pretty nicely. There's no creasing on my smile lines, so yay. My oils are still peeking through a little bit. Normally I tend to get pretty shiny throughout the day, but considering I had no touch-ups, I think I just look really nice and dewy. The powder that I used along with the technique photographs really well with the flash. I'll just throw a picture up right there. And final thoughts, I do this technique again if I needed to make my makeup last all day. And I just want to reiterate that I don't recommend this if you have dry skin. I feel like this technique might really just cling to your dry patches. It would only look good if you have oily skin and you want to really keep those oils at bay. But other than that, I guess that's all I have to say. If you enjoyed, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more videos like this and give this video a thumbs up. If you happen to try this technique, please let me know down below. I would love to hear if it worked for you or not. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Wow. Okay. My makeup looks really good today.